If it does happen, we're screwed.
Right now, it's panic, full panic right now.
Our community is hungry. We need help.
Today, the effort to fund the government failed again. That means SNAP benefits remain on hold. You just heard from several people we've spoken with who rely on that resource to feed themselves and their families. The next line of defense for those families is typically local food pantries and food distribution events. News 5's Noah Kaplan checked in with a few places in our area about how they plan to keep up with demand as their shelves are emptying quicker than normal.
City sales tax revenue is down, and local business owners tell me people are not spending nearly as much as they normally do. How that affects our nonprofits and their ability to help depends on who you ask.
So by having this shed...
Director of More Than a Meal Ministries for over a decade, Randy Sirota narrows down his experience to 2 words.
I think you get joys and struggles.
One struggle that could present itself this season of giving: fewer donations.
Grab tables.
Sirota says his ministry is small and benefits from regular donors.
There's some that have stuck with us over the years.
Donations go to both food and clothing given to those in need every Saturday morning. From what he's seen, Sirota says there has not been a drop-off in contributions yet.
I don't know if the economy and people kind of saving more this year has directly affected us, but I don't see a large influx either.
He did acknowledge more people in need have been showing up.
I think we're averaging around 75. We've gone 85 and 95 this summer. And so I don't know how much of it is word of mouth and how much of it is additional homeless populations.
That increase in demand for help is being noticed elsewhere too.
At this point, the supply is what is needed.
Pikes Peak United Way's Cammie Bremer says the nonprofit keeps its shelves stocked through a partnership with Care and Share Food Bank. Bremer says the food bank has been hit hard financially because of the federal government shutdown, which means donors may have to play a bigger role this holiday season.
When one major supply source is taken away, we're going to need to supplement that with the generosity of donors.
Similar to what Sirota said, Bremer says Pikes Peak United Way has not seen a dip in contributions for the time being, but is confident the community will rally for those in need.
The heightened need doesn't necessarily mean that there is a decrease in donations. It actually inspires more donations.
Both nonprofits I spoke with say the most efficient way to donate is by giving money rather than items, because it ensures that your contribution gets used in full. In Colorado Springs, Noah Kaplan, News 5.
According to state officials, around 600,000 people in Colorado rely on SNAP benefits. This map from the State Department of Human Services shows the concentration of people who receive SNAP benefits. In our area, the highest concentration is in Castilla County, where 2 out of every 5 people receive those benefits. Nearly a fourth of people in Pueblo County do. In El Paso County, it's about 1 in 10. As we've reported, Governor Jared Polis is working to find solutions to keep Coloradans fed during the shutdown. While at a food bank yesterday in Colorado Springs, the governor said the state will use $10 million from the general fund to pay for SNAP benefits in our state. The Joint Budget Committee still has to approve that funding.